Hi, my name is Dee. In this video, I'll show you how to identify data discrepancies when importing setup data. You must have the Application Implementation Consultant role to perform this task. To begin, I'll navigate to the Setup and Maintenance work area and create a new import. Now I'll find the setup data file from my previous export. I can compare data prior to the import. This will give me insight into any modifications that will occur to the setup data in my environment, or I can compare the data after the import, which will verify that all of my setup data was imported and there are no discrepancies. I'll compare the data prior to import, and I'll just submit and confirm the process. The data compare is in progress. Let's view the status details. First, the same set of data is extracted from the environment to ensure that the version of the setup data being compared is not changing. The compare begins once the extract is complete. I'll keep monitoring the data. The data is staged in order to compare it. My comparison has completed. Only business objects that have discrepancies are displayed by default. The Only in Configuration 1 column indicates data records that exist in the setup data file to be imported, but don't exist in the environment. These data records will be inserted if I proceed with the import. Only in Configuration 2 indicates data records that exist in the environment, but don't exist in the setup data file that I'm about to import. The import process has no effect on these records. These records should be reviewed and analyzed to determine if they should be manually removed. Records in the Both with Mismatch column will be updated once you proceed with the import. When there are discrepancies, you can click the number to display the details. For example, if you click on the link for Only in Configuration 1, you'll see a report that shows new data records. If you click on the link for Only in Configuration 2, you'll see a report that shows records that will not be affected by the import. The In Both with Mismatch report shows 2 rows for each record, 1 value for each source. Attribute values are only shown for discrepancies, and you can use the row identifier to identify the data record. After analyzing the impact, I can proceed with the import. Continue monitoring your import process as described in the Performing Offering-Based Import tutorial. Thank you for watching.